Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy midshipmen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Air Force Falcons offense will get the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
We played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Runs through the tackle. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's locked. That's caught. It's McNeil. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Sweet cut there. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He's not going to make it. What a Good job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
So Navy's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grab behind the line. It's Hodges. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
The give to the tailback. On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it.
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0.
Hey, buddy.
Get a drive going here. Motion from the back. They'll try the outside to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen.
No.
This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Navy offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying the left side.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to run it to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Makes one man miss. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game.
You know what, Cody? I'm going to do that shit.
So he can go to work upfield and get the
Next year, I'll run
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first
from
down.
that option-based offense. I can do that.
Try to impose their running game. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to
You got to hold on to the ball.
on stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Oh, my God.
The defense gets a 4th down stop. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll run the option. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen
Yeah, that's just
before.
stupid.
They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on
That's
that
just
play
stupid.
right there.
For real.
Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And maybe he'll get back to the line.
Defense solid, though. These niggas be in their position.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Locke. Looking down the middle. Calls it in. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Gets the back moving to the ground with the back.
The defense 44.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively.
Oh, you a hoe.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense.
I guess he did.
Flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
On the option.
Get there.
Pitch. Breaks the tackle.
I thought I was in position to deliver a blow there. Pause.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead.
You gotta hit that boy, bro.
We move on. Let's take a look at our stats so far.
Fuck around, run Navy's offense next year.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Switched it, the nigga just
I
now.
think some people will get upset.
Whew. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give me some modules tonight.
I'm in field goal range. I take a sack, it makes
Order them
a
hoes.
field goal. This is a
Amazon, go right to the PS store or something.
And throwing the football away.
Get my edge back working.
Absolutely perfect.
That shit gonna cost me a game one day.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hodges.
Oh shit.
Down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
They make the stop, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Navy. The brigade celebrating another 1st down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising, Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
Finding an escape route. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a
Man coverage, can you get off man coverage? Shit. That's a running back. I gotta put at receiver.
To give him a 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert 1st downs. This offense...
If they do that, what he's saying,
And after having
you know, niggas starting with them low-tier teams, I'll play them.
Thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Even if
It's gonna be a struggle though, early.
On 3rd, you won't have
Till I get some athletes in there.
Really good job
But
by everybody there. Well
yeah, it don't matter to me. That's how I played football growing up, bro.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy.
I hope bro didn't say that thinking I couldn't run the scheme, because I can do it.
And the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
to the air, it's Harrell. It's complete to the left.
It was a horribly thrown ball.
Right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball.
Oh yeah, I did forget this was Heisman.
Running to the football,
didn't realize this was Heisman.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How the fuck did I lose a yard on that? That's crazy.
Getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
Here comes the field goal.
Oh, yeah, nah. This shit ain't easy. It also got a lot to do with the fact that my team sucks. I missed that, too.
No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not
That's great tackle, 18.
on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Option look. It's blocked.
Wow, good shit.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Falcons send out the punt unit. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into
But I'm
this
also,
lead before the break.
like, I just ain't got no receivers, bro. I probably would have scored 3-4 touchdowns by now
Time they've had to kick it away.
on these niggas. And I got some shit out here, receiver.
Catches it at the 30.
Oh,
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Navy will go back on the attack. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They built up some time of possession with
yeah.
that last
And none of them niggas about to get open, ever.
man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Once the game figures that out, you in trouble. Well, this nigga ain't got no receivers. And this is a wrap.
This pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Man, if you give me an accurate ball there, I can do something with that.
But a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Oh, they're after him. That pass
Oh.
is well off target. He got hit.
Fuck were they running?
They can't convert on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
What you got?
They'll toss it to the left.
Oh, yeah. 17?
Pick up 4, 2nd and 6.
Oh, that's a corner.
The
Gotcha.
Falcons want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's in.
Oh.
Putting it on. Across the 35.
Mutant-ass controller, bro.
Really good pickup as they're starting to move.
This shit fucking me up.
Will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Gee. Oh, what a move to get room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Finds a man on the left. He's brought down the
Come on,
one
bro.
away for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back. It's locked. Here's the pressure. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying
Got a
to
hole,
turn
got
this
a
into
hole.
score. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of
How's your food?
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
And it's third down, but they're going to
Oh, yeah, I'm that kind of guy.
field goal and try to get points before the break.
Oh, really?
It's good, and that was dead solid.
I'm not a considerate guy.
That brings them to within one.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Hodges. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Navy offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back to pass, it's Harrell. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
These boys locking me the fuck up right now.
Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Bro, just let me stick to my coverage, bro. It's fucking stupid ass game. Oh, I gotta switch controllers, bro.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry
Fuck
about
with
this
the
guy
module
running the
issues
football,
and
they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs.
I have my
routes,
shit
too.
switching
He
like
is
that.
a versatile back.
The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Hodges. Noses his way through. Look out.
Good defense. I mean, good touchdown. Nice play call.
Give him the lead. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw, it's locked. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Shoots it to the left.
Oh my goodness.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes. You're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Leonard. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Calls his own number.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Finds his tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move.
Oh, you fucking the ball, you fucking sissy.
Defense, and he's off. Picked up a few.
Oh, man.
What a play by this defense to get the football.
Come on, bro.
Here
Fuck.
comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off play action on 1st down.
Oh, how, bro?
He breaks the tackle. There he goes and runs through another guy.
Let me stop hit sticking niggas.
Gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
They is not having that shit.
Move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it
Everything blocked up. It's a big run.
Got enough for the first. And a big play there on the
The shit that was working in the first half ain't working no more against these niggas. They ready to go.
He's making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
I don't like this look now.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat.
Beautiful.
Rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose.
Well, of course.
Makes the grab. It's Morrow. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
Mr. Bitch, bro. This nigga go to the Air Force Academy, bro.
He'll have to curl it in from the right side.
Thank you.
What a disappointment. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. Decent field position to start this drive from the
quarterback.
33.
No, we ain't got resources like that to be you fucking up. Look.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Back to throw, it's Harrell. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
That's a completable pass, brother.
This offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. And the defense.
That dude is bigger than him. I was squared up. And you mean to tell me I can't hit this nigga now?
You believe in your matchup, and in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throw.
Good shit.
He tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Navy will go back on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Working that wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. Breaks gets into the open. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here, and we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with
Run the ball, man.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Navy comes to the line facing second and short.
Oh no, bro! What was that?
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job.
It's a good run, man.
Being so good at the point of attack and eating.
Oh my God, bro!
Double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
What are they running? Are they double teaming the tight end? Oh no, he blitzing. You caught it, right? Yeah, good shit. Thought he dropped that though.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play.
It's a little duo run, and then I couldn't even. Look, this nigga keep getting in the way. Like, is my fullback not good enough to play his position?
How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
These running backs.
I ain't even got a fucking fullback that can execute his job. Like, what the fuck?
Fast and shifty, they're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Oh yeah, stiffy. This shit.
Inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown at least for now. So now the opportunity.
Quarterback is terrible.
To take the lead.
Quick pause for the calls. Got something I gotta do right quick. Hold on.
A first down run in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Using his feet. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme away.
Touchdown, Navy! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
To throw, it's Harrell. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch his lead out.
Why would I kick it on side?
Still up by 1. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. think there's room to run to the right here. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Gee.
Look at this geek.
Really nice pickup there.
Fuck, bro.
Out to the 44 with a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, shit. I thought you were going to try to put a move on her.
There as they stop it after just a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job.
What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Gant. And they
Come
knocked
on,
him
man.
down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it,
Get to this
guy's been
nigga.
making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You
That
just
was
saw in that last
false
play
start,
how
too.
dangerous he is.
Running back move before the play started.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
To the air. It's Locke. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle.
Niggas, man.
Down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the
man.
catch.
Now on the option. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Now is the time, fellas.
Couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire.
Gotta make a tackle here.
It's Lindsay. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker
Come on,
to
bro.
save them with his foot.
You ain't gonna miss this one.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they take the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now. And like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 28 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the Navy offense. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A little screen to the running back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They're dealing with a second and long. With the catch, it's Thorne. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. It's a draw. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it. That's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it down.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
It is good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's locked. Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
One TD, dog. No, I scored twice.
Just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
threw that bitch 30 times, but it was mostly just screens. Noah Bull. That's like an 83 speed senior. There's some shit on this thing, bro. Don't make it work. She was. She was. She definitely was. Probably she should be showed up to troll.